Here's a great example of the get back to basics strategy. People get really panicked over this question because of the weird kind of fractions. But here's the deal. We know what we're dealing with right away. This is very clearly a ratios question where we're just trying to compare two things. We have a rate, and then we want to see, like, expanding out what happens with the rate, and we know we need ratios for that. So show your work and set up the ratio and just kind of trust that it will work, okay? So it doesn't matter that the numbers are weird, it should work. So what's our rate? 50 1-cent coins were stacked on top of each other in a column. The column would be approximately 3 7/8 inches tall. So our original fact is this. 50 coins is going to get me 3 7/8 inches. And now we're trying to see what happens with this rate when we have new numbers, right? So an 8-inch tall column, so 8 inches, and we want to know, okay, what's the number of coins? So X coins. And I write the units because the one thing that they really try to mess me up with on these ratios and units questions is the units. So just, it doesn't matter here, but take the precaution, write it out, and just make sure that the units are consistent on the top and the bottom. And if they are, you know your setup is good. So how would we do this? Well, we would cross multiply and divide. So I would cross multiply 8 times 50, which is 400. And then X times 3 7/8. So this is where you're like, okay, well, I have a calculator. So 7/8 as a decimal is 0.875. So this we can just rewrite as 3.875x and get rid of the fraction. Now, yeah, you could do it just by knowing how to convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. But, you know, we have the calculator. A fraction is just a division problem that we didn't bother to do because the division is annoying. And so when we have a calculator, it doesn't matter. The calculator doesn't care. It can do the division for us, and it can create a decimal. And so now we just finished the job here. Let's get x by itself, 3.875, divided into both parts. 400 divided by 3.875 is a messy number, 103.2. But luckily they say which of the following is closest, so we're not really looking for anything exact. So 100 is definitely the closest, and that's the answer. So yeah, getting back to basics, the whole point of that strategy is not letting the weirdness of any particular question bother you, right? The SAT, what it does is it takes the stuff that you know very well and it purposely twists it up and makes it look harder. Your job is to just kind of untwist it so you can get back to the basic thing that you really do know well. In this case, the twist was they added in a mixed number, a fraction, and so we have a fraction within a fraction, but it doesn't matter. It's still a ratio. We still set up two fractions. We still cross multiply, and then we're done. And the calculator takes care of all the weirdness for us. So just don't get intimidated. Do it the normal way, and you'll get your right answer.